So what are you doing, Dan?
Stirring the beer. There's a stirring paddle that brought him into that.
I got to keep the fluid mixed up so that the cooling coil has constant contact with the average temperature of what's in here. If I stop, the cooling rate will be greatly diminished. See, I had electric drill concept because I hated this process so much. But
So how long will you be rocking there?
15, 20 minutes.
So once you get the legs going and get the groove
That's
going.
what this t-shirt makes a huge difference for it.
You haven't mentioned thermal gradients yet.
Well, I mean, that's the physics behind it. Thermal gradients.
Do tell.
Do tell. So the cooling coil in here ends up having an insulated layer of cold water against it, or cold beer against it. Where I stir it up, it keeps putting the hotter stuff against the coil. So your temperature gradient is always at a maximum.
All right.
I'll stir for a while there.
He's going to spell me for a while.
Yeah, I know you're
This was the lackey's job. So I used to just do this. He'd be standing there with a whip making me do this.
Yeah, with the beer.
And he'd let me spell myself every once in a while so I could go get some beer to keep me motivated.
So you're gonna go fill your mug. It's like a different technique here.
Well, as long as it's moving, it doesn't have to be really fast. I'm lazy.
So needs some music to accompany this.
Yeah, different music from different folks, you know. I mean, we have different ways of doing these things.
All right.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I insisted on redesigning.
Yep.
I got a paint stir. You know, one of those squirrel cage type
Little
paint stir.
paddle things.
Where he's got that bolt going through. I replaced that with a silicone seal and a paint stir. And I just had a little block set up on there, and I just put the drill on low, and it would just sit there and stir things constantly.
Not quite so charming.
What's that?
Not quite so charming.
And notice a nice copper handle up here and the stainless steel paddle.
I see.
That's, yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it does the job.
So we need to look in there.
We don't want to
Little-
open it up too much. And
little
let
peek.
Too much. See, we're in the sanitation phase where we want absolutely everything sanitary all the time.
All right.
Which means minimizing exposure.
Yeah, so we don't want the wind blowing dust or anything in there. That's why that lid's on it.
Especially once we get down below 160. 150 now.
So we got to be super careful here. We do everything with a great deal of concern for sanitation.
Very good. Thank you, Jed.